One in Gilbert, 65 degrees in Scottsdale, 64 for downtown Phoenix. A lot of you might be
today brought some mid to high level cloud cover, but you can see that's exited pretty quickly to the east of us. High pressure continuing to overrule basically our territory and bring warm conditions. In fact, we'll be even warmer into tomorrow than we were for today. 45 in Kingman, 64 for Gila Bend at this hour. Safford, you're at 62 and St. John's at 47. And the Valley looking at numbers ranging.
Buttons that I do not want to press.
All right, Maria,
That's
go ahead and take off. Go ahead and
Primary
take
gunner
off.
will sit in the front seat. We've got all of our optics in the front, FLIR, CCD TV, Color TV, and that's primary. Studio, Steve Elizabeth, and
Okay, now we can look at these polls and we can pick it.
billions of dollars to help bring hybrid cars like the Chevy. And William Lajeunesse. Bye, everybody. Happening Now starts right now.
Itself, it sounds like.
Well, at this point, what they did was they issued a complaint. Cloud and temperatures for this time of the year, because we have a storm system further off to the south that's actually helping to pump in some of that warmer air from the south further off to the north.
The moisture there, but if it comes too quickly, that's not a good thing either.
Exactly. If the ground is dry, then you get runoff and more flooding.
Putting their money outside of traditional stocks and bonds. We do want to bring you up to date, though, on some of our top stories in today's News Express. Traders, when they seek to participate in that, are not thinking. You know, one of the big trades that was said to have put a lot of pressure on at the end, right, was that trade. So. More on the business of endorsements when we come back. Touchdown pass. Investors who banked on the QB's endorsements also cashed.
Died down, but now it's back again after one win. Start of the season that Tim Tebow.
As investors, they should at least have access, but I guess time will tell. I mean, there's a lot still ahead for Tebow, right? He's got to go up against Tom. Joining us there, our sports reporter, North American International Auto Show in Detroit, the president of Toyota's U.S. sales unit, Jim Lentz.
That environment.
All right, amazing that anyone did survive in that home. Deborah, thanks so much for your report. We appreciate it.
Of course.
We're following this other story for you. Some new information on that emergency landing that put a U.S. Airways jetliner into the Hudson, you may recall. Well, experts at the Smithsonian Institution have identified bird remains found in both engines as Canada geese. Now, the birds typically range in size from about 6 to 12 pounds. Well, the engines on the Airbus A320 are designed to withstand a collision with a bird of weighing up to 4 pounds. All 155 people on board the U.S. Airjet survived that splashdown. Live pictures for you right now on Capitol Hill. President Obama's economic recovery plan up for a final vote in the House. Democrats have more than enough votes to ensure it passes. Some heated debate.
Her apartment near 7th Avenue and Dunlap for sex. But when he got inside, she says she tortured Neely for 3 days. She told police she beat the man with a tire iron, hammered a 3-inch nail.
Killed 3 students. A state appeals court up. Speaking at the Asia Society in New York City.
Secretary Rob.
Oh gosh, now that you said it out loud for the world to hear, I guess.
No, you know what? I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Well, those res runners are going to run circles around me this weekend. I can tell you that much. I don't know if I'm going to make it, you guys. That's just really the truth, but I'm going to try. Well, let's talk about what's happening tonight across the state. And not much. We're pretty much significant weather that's happening across the nation. Other than that, it's just cold. Let's take a look at some of those temperatures around the country. 37 right now in Chicago, 35 for Minneapolis. Oklahoma's at 45 degrees right now. It is 35 in Denver, 23 in Salt Lake City, and we are 55 right here in Phoenix. It's colder, though, up to the north.
Lightning round.
That's why. That makes you laugh. I love that. Gavin, when you're done tying your shoes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Is that too luxurious? You're not tying your shoes?
He has
What
tires.
am I, Liberace here in my limousine tying my shoes?
What,